stop sign may go last. We'll take you around to our visitor center. They open at 10 this morning, but that's also where you can start the trail for the Giants.
Good morning, everyone. Today we're in Bernheim Forest, and we're here to find the forest giants. Bernheim is a 16,000-acre research forest, and like many things in Kentucky, its legacy is intertwined with bourbon. We had set up camp last night in Indiana's Charleston State Park, and then drove early this morning about 45 minutes south of Louisville to get to Bernheim. The land that is now Bernheim Forest was bought and endowed in 1929 by Isaac Bernheim, a German immigrant with a rags-to-riches story. Isaac immigrated to the U.S. in 1867 at the age of 18. It's said he immigrated with about $4 in his pocket, which would be equivalent to about $85 today. He struggled to make a living in and around the New York area for several years before moving to Kentucky to enter the distilling industry. He started out working as a bookkeeper for a liquor distribution company until he had saved enough money to bring his brother over to the U.S. Burnham Brothers Distilling was established in 1872 and grew rapidly. One of the products they became known for and that became very popular was an elite bourbon named I.W. Harper. It's theorized that the bourbon was actually named after Bernheim. His name is Isaac Wolf, I.W. Bernheim, but that the last name was changed to Harper to make it more marketable. They were one of 10 distilleries to survive Prohibition because they had been granted a license to produce it for medicinal purposes. Bernheim sold the distillery in 1937, but was still an important part of the community with his philanthropic work. Bernheim Forest is just one example of this. Isaac also had a love of sculpture, which you can see represented in Bernheim. So there are art installations. So that would be our precious forest.
That's pretty precious.
On their website, which we'll link in the description, you can find a map that shows where all the art installations are. Some of them are more traditional sculptures, but many of them are produced with natural materials. The giants that we're in search of today are an example of that kind of sculpture. We were here early in the morning, so the visitor center wasn't open yet. So we drove past there, and our first stop was the sensory lot.
Forest Giants parking?
The forest giants are not permanent fixtures here, but they are expected to still be here through 2024. Oh, look, I didn't see the things hanging in the trees. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Oh, this is a sensory garden. So some of these are wind chimes.
Same.
Yeah, oh, and it's got Braille on it too. Oh, Kentucky School for the Blind created the upcycled wind chimes. The prints on display. Oh, autism treatment. Oh, they're like relief of nature. Leaves and branches.
Watch your step coming around.
Nothing in this one.
Nope.
A fan. They're cleaning right now. So the quiet space is a little bit noisy. Oh, there's normally a hammock over there. There's a hammock stand. Okay, well, let's go find the giants. But first I'm going to go look at this tree.
Okay.
Okay.
pick you up.
Oh, okay. What is going on with this tree? The Forest Giants Trail is marked in yellow on the map and begins at the Visitor Center. It's a 2-mile out and back trail. Because Tim was having problems with his ankle, we decided we wanted to get a little bit closer, so we drove further around the main loop to the 10 Toms Circle. Point in any direction on the map and you will see the devastating effects of climate change. I don't know what kind of trees these are. Are these cypress?
Yeah.
Are they?
It's probably neat. It's probably neat.
Ah. Oh, we found one.
He looks like he wants to tell a story.
The Forest Giants were created by Danish artist Thomas Dambo as part of Bernheim's 90th anniversary celebration. All 3 sculptures are created with recycled wood collected from the region. This giant is Little Alina. So part of the idea with these, this is all like reclaimed local wood that was used to build these, to create these sculptures. Oh, this is made from invasive plants that threaten the habitat of the whippoorwill. Very peaceful here. Monday, it's a Monday, so not a weekend. There are a few people out here walking around besides us.
Doesn't really open. The visitor center doesn't open until 10 today. So.
Yeah. The leaves over the water. Please do not climb on Mama Lou Marie. Okay, so now we're gonna head.
Two giants found.
Two giants. Well, actually 3. The third one we could see from the road. So I don't think we'll go hike to that one because I know you're hurting. So I think we'll just drive past it again. This one is little Nis, who is gazing at himself in the pond. We continued around the main loop again past the visitor center and turned onto Forest Hill Drive, which takes you deeper into the forest. As you drive through this area, there's access to many trails, picnic areas, and there's some more artwork back in here. Interesting. Switchbacks. We're almost to the loop. One way left. Says the fire tower straight ahead, but one way left. So go, it's a loop, like I said.
Go this way?
No, that said one way. But the sign said fire tower this way. Maybe it's just like there. You can drive that way to the fire tower. But if you want to go around the loop, you got to go this way. I don't know. They kind of seem to be at odds with each other.
Kind of like us. Wanna go for the canopy tree walk?
Nope. You're so funny. The Canopy Trail is a short, easy hike that leads you to the stunning overlook, but Tim's ankle was hurting so bad, there was no way we could do it. Oh, look at that artwork there. That is interesting.
Oxygen.
That's what it's called?
Oxygen is the name of that one.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a Millennium Trail that is apparently 14 miles. It starts right back in here somewhere. Probably right up over here somewhere. Oh, that's the path up to the fire tower. Oh, yep, fire tower loop. Yep, not going up there. There's a short trail to the fire tower with a moderate incline. I think it's at about 50 steps, but it's only open when staff is on site. There was one last stop I did want to make, though, before we left, and it's a sculpture called Let There Be Light. This sculpture marks the gravesite of I.W. Burnham and his first wife, Amanda Bernheim. The bronze figure expresses God's command to let there be light. The pillars on either side represent the Jewish and Christian religions, and the inscription says, "May light, the symbol of life and truth, illuminate the path of good citizenship, and reason, tolerance, and fairness guide our relationships with fellow men." Bernheim's daughter and son-in-law, as well as many other family members, are buried here in the forest. There is so much more to see and do here. We barely scratched the surface. Near the visitor center, there's a whole children's play area. There's a beautiful waterfront pavilion that we didn't stop at, and a lot more art. And of course, the beautiful plants and trees. Beautiful beautyberry bush. We have a couple of these in our backyard. Gorgeous. Bernheim's mission is to connect people with nature, and they are 100% member and donor supported. Thanks so much for exploring with us today as we discovered giants. I.W. Bernheim might be considered a giant in his own right. See you in the next video.